This programme contains strong language and sexual references throughout.
Tunnel vision is real. It's ridiculously real.
What are you talking about? You guys actually formed a new emotional, cool connection, and you sat together and we got another beam. So maybe let's look into that.
Yes, very good point.
Well, you need to also start looking at your seconds. Don't just shut off at number
why
one.
is this getting overlooked, though?
No, because I have been saying it.
Shouting and screaming like that, it's just over the top. The way you address it is fucking terrifying sometimes. You just go in on people. No, it's not to be terrified, and people do feel intimidated.
I raised my... No, let me finish.
He did the wrong thing. He did the wrong thing.
No, because you...
Time out.
Ollie, no. Because
Shut up!
You let him finish.
Everyone, shut up!
You let him finish, but you want to cut me off.
Roz, when she was piping up, she whips out the pointing finger and stands up, gets all animated.
Thank you.
And starts firing that we're all shit. And it's happened countless times. Can't do that because people are not going to listen to you.
You guys have to work together to get some more beams back there. We're at the halfway point. You have 5 chances left at winning love and $750,000. There's a lot on the line here. All right, you guys can head back into the house. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys later.
2 new beams, that was actually pretty disappointing. Come on, we're here to play the game, and we cannot keep pointing fingers at each other. We need to work as a team.
They said there's a 50% chance we're not a match. That's what they said.
50?
That's what they said.
You mean 80?
We got 3 beams. If we want to win the money, we gotta switch things up.
I've been saying that. I was like, it's not what you want, it's also what you need and what they can give to you. At the matchup ceremony, I spoke up. But then Ollie said the reason no one listens to me is because I am terrified. Instead of me screaming and shouting at people, but I have been saying this quietly. So now that I stand up here and I'm saying it loudly, now I'm terrified. Because I was fucking hurt today when I raised my voice. But when I was saying it calmly, it went in one ear and out the fucking other. But then I'm called terrifying. Fuck you. That shit is hurtful as hell. I'm the angry black woman, thank you. Fuck off.
The word I used was wrong. Honestly, you don't have to keep telling me that because I'm well aware. As it came out of my mouth, I went, fuck's sake, I did not mean to use that word. I mean, I'm always someone who tries to see why someone's getting pissed off. Initially, obviously, I was heated and, I thought she was completely wrong. I used a particular word which triggered her, and I completely see why she responded in the way she did. I want you closer.
This is cute.
So, what I was going to say to you is that I'm not going to pursue anyone in the house until we find out about our situation.
I believe Courtney is my match, because everything she said she wanted and needed coming into the house, even her type that she wanted was kind of me.
Got 0 interest in anyone else.
Okay, that's really cute.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, I need to speak to Will. But obviously, it's a bit clear that we're not a match anyway, so...
I find it quite difficult that the one person that I could potentially have opened up to is most likely not my match. So, yeah, I'm just kind of trying to find my feet again, you know, find that confidence in opening up because Will has made me realise that I can actually do that.
Courtney, good morning. This morning, I still don't want to talk to her. Ollie, I was like, yesterday you chose to use that word because that's how you picture black women. To turn around and call me terrifying for what? Because I have a backbone? Fuck you, man. I personally don't think Roz is aggressive. I think that maybe they're confusing passion with aggression. I find her to be strong and delicate at the same time. She just needs to know that people are in her corner and we see her.
Roz, can I just say one thing? I fucked up there, and I do genuinely, honestly, I'm so sorry that I triggered you like that. It's not fair.
You used the word terrifying, and you're like, this is why people aren't receptive. What you said there was how I thought you truly felt about me. So that's why I'm like, that's why I'm still not gonna feel comfortable now. I'm still not gonna feel comfortable speaking now because shit like this happens, my guard goes straight back up.
That word was utterly not acceptable, and it's not what I think of you. I think you're fucking awesome. And that word was just something that I truly regret. It's certainly not a reflection of how I think of you, and completely get why you reacted the way you did.
It took an incident like that happening to actually listen to what Rosalind had to say.
Genuinely, I'm so sorry, Ros.
Okay.
That wasn't fair.
Apology accepted. Whole point in here is for us to grow, for us to open up, for us to learn. And I have been doing that. I've been sucking up how I feel. Thank you. Yeah. I know Ollie feels horrible, and I know he's trying to make it up to me, but it's still not something I will ever forget.
Courtney and I aren't 100%, you know, right at this moment, I don't think. See, I don't want to pursue anybody else besides Courtney. I'll keep it real.
I just feel like the best thing to do is, in these kind of situations, just give space. Don't put more pressure.
It's very tough situations.
You also don't deserve to chase people. You deserve somebody that has a mutual effort and interest and love, you know? If that is your way of loving, you should have somebody that really genuinely appreciates you and not somebody that's scared of it. Because otherwise, you're never going to be able to really express yourself. Because in the end of the day, do you really want to take distance?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You also deserve somebody that loves you the same way.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not you having to adjust all the time. You just haven't met the right one yet.
This is true. Courtney and I definitely have to talk and see where she's coming from. I don't like getting treated like a fucking idiot. I gotta start sticking up for myself because I'm getting treated less just because, you know, everyone's taking my kindness for weakness.
Hey, everyone. Hey. How are we all feeling after last night? Good. Mixed reviews. Roz, I just want to check on you and make sure you're okay.
I'm just drained. That's it.
I completely see where you're coming from. I see your passion. As Black women, as women of color, it can be very easy for us to come across as aggressive when that's not exactly where we're coming from. Sometimes it can be received different ways. You all win together, you lose together, so you have to figure out how to manage each other properly. The last matchup ceremony was a slight improvement from the previous week, but you still only got a total of 3 beams.
There's a bit of a misconception that we have a lot of time left. We don't have a lot of time left.